Well, hello, folks. Thanks for tuning in to another Godfrey's Parlour session. I'm your host, Dina Hall. I'm coming to you from my home in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. And tonight we're going to travel to Ottawa, Ontario, Canada for a visit with Lynne Hanson. In addition to this 1-hour performance, we'll also include the opportunity for you to add comments and ask questions. True to Godfrey's form, we'll take a short break at the halfway mark. At that time, we'll spend a few minutes chatting with Lynne. An important reminder, all of our live stream concerts will benefit the artists, so please use the link provided on screen and in the comments to pay what you will. Our suggested donation is $10, but you're certainly encouraged to send more. That's it for now. It's time for the music. And won't you please welcome Lynne Hanson. Hello,
Hey.
Lynne.
Hey, how you doing?
It's great to see you.
It's great to see you.
Right there on the screen. Yes. Hey, who's that over both of your shoulders?
Those are my backup singers. We're in a pretty heavy duty lockdown at the moment here in Ottawa, so I'm not allowed to have any side people in my house. But these guys, I actually found them in Kerrville, Texas. I was at the Kerrville Festival there, and I found them in the parking lot. So I smuggled them back into Canada, and they're part of my immediate family now. So I'm allowed to have them here.
Hope to see their little mouths moving at some point. Well, all right. Hey, I don't want to take up any more time. It's all yours. Thanks so much for being here with us. And please, everybody, Lynne Hanson.
All right. I'm going to take those headphones off because I don't need them. Unless I'm talking to somebody else, which I am no longer doing. Just talking to the little blue camera. I'm going to start off with a song called River of Sand. And I don't know about all of you out there in the internet world, but I've been watching shows on Netflix or Prime or whatever it is people watch these days while I'm doing a virtual bike from Ottawa, Canada to Quebec City. It's 450 kilometers. I don't know what that is in miles. So I like to watch shows while I do that. And this song was inspired actually by me watching 5 seasons of Sons of Anarchy in 5 days. 60 hours of motorcycle gang show. Here we go. In the night sky, the moon is high. I hear that a whippoorwill sing her lonesome cries when I close my eyes. If only I had wings. $5 bill on my windowsill, a bootleg in my glass. I sit till dawn till the whiskey's gone. The neighbors, they don't ask. I see my life passing through my hands, flecks of gold in a river of sand. See my life passing through my hands, flecks of gold in a river of sand. is an acid kiss and it burns the back of my tongue. Its acrid stain colors everything. Hope is for the young. Well, it's my time to cross that line. I'll embrace eternity. Just carry my bones beneath the stones where the angels set me free. I see my life passing through my hands, flecks of gold in a river of sand. See my life passing through my hands, flecks of gold in a river of sand. See my life passing through my hands, flecks of gold in a river of sand. See my life passing through my hands, flecks of gold in a river of So that was River of Sand, and I put a brand new record out a year ago tomorrow. The record is called Just Words, and I'm going to play a few songs now off of that album. This one is called Hearts Fade, and the way I turn things up here in my venue, my virtual venue here, is I just sit differently when I finger pick, because there's just this one little mic and there's nobody actually working the board. So here we go. This is called Hearts Fade. June sky, a million fireflies. I wished on every shooting star. I spent a week on my knees at your wishing well. The wishes can change what you are. Every tide I know has an ebb and flow. There's falling and there's falling too far. I feel your heart fade, then I feel mine break. Just unscrew, never made a sound. I loved you once, I always will. Water can't flow up a hill. There's no walking back across this tear-stained ground. Pass by your house in the early light, cast a shadow on your alabaster door. I wanna knock and knock and knock with all of my might, but you don't live here anymore. Darling Cupid, why'd you go call my name? The sorrow's running up the score. I feel your heart fade, then I feel mine break. This unscrew never made a sound. I loved you once, I always will. Water can't flow up a hill. There's no walking back across this tear-stained ground. Do you remember I gave you a box? That box had just a single key. You promised to hold it close to your heart. That box held all of me. I feel your heart fade, then I feel mine break. This unscrew never made a sound. I loved you once, I always will. Water can't flow up a hill. There's no walking back across this tear-stained ground. I loved you once, I always will. Water can't flow up a hill. There's no walking back across this tear-stained ground. That's Hearts Fade. And I have been sober now for, I think it's 9.5 years. I'm starting to lose track. I don't even know what year it is, to be honest. I keep joking that I picked the wrong decade to quit drinking. But they, they always say you should write what you know. And one thing I do know a lot about is that late night walk from the party or the bar or wherever it is that you were leaving, and walking home and sort of trying to shake off the demons so that you wouldn't drag them into the house with you and have to start all over again the next day. And so this song is probably about as close to autobiographical as they get. This one's called A Long Way Home. That time again, half hour past when the last bar empties, closes down. Just the echo of my feet riding down the street as I walk across the bones of this skeleton town. Past Hyde Park with its hipster cats, smoking and posing in the wide brim hats, flipping bottle caps up towards the sky. Out past the railway line road, Jimmy marches rain to shine to the rhythm of the trains as they rush by. I got sad songs on my mind, brought down heartbreak kind. Tonight I'm drunk, I'm a little bit stoned. I heard you're doing fine, me it's gonna take a little more time. I'm taking the long way home. I'm taking the long way home. Lost track of weeks, just how long my friends all say it's time to move on. I think they think that I'm not trying. Well, I wore the soles right off my boots, running from the ghost of you. 1,000 miles and I'm still crying. I got sad songs on my mind, broke down heartbreak kind. Tonight I'm drunk, I'm a little bit stoned. I heard you're doing fine, me it's gonna take a little more time. I'm taking the long way home. I'm taking the long way home. Some days I wonder why words have to be so sad, why endings always feel so heavy and goodbyes have to hurt so badly. Dreaming isn't how I want and still won't make it true. Could I save myself the disappointment by never loving you? I got sad songs on my mind, brought down heartbreak kind. Tonight I'm drunk, I'm a little bit stoned. I heard you're doing fine, me it's gonna take a little more time. I'm taking the long way home. I'm taking the long way home. I'm taking the long way home. That's a long way home. And I'm going to play a song called Uneven Ground now, which is off of a record called Uneven Ground that I put out in 2017. And I actually wrote it because I blew my knee out. I was playing touch football. I blew my knee out, totally blew my knee out. I tore everything and broke some bones. It was because I was chasing this guy because he had the football. And my mom has these sayings. My mom has a million sayings. One of the things my mom always said to me was, a woman should never chase a man. And if you are going to chase a man, you should make sure he's cornered. Well, he was in an open field, and I missed him. I didn't get to catch him. And I went left, or I went right, and my knee went left. And anyways, I had 3 surgeries on my left knee. So I decided I was going to write a song actually about knees. But turns out all the good ones have already been written. Knee bone's connected to the shin bone. That was a hit in 1931, believe it or not. So anyways, I decided I would write a song called Uneven Ground, which is how it happened. But I would make it about heartache instead. Sorrow is all I own. Got hold of me so tight. Sleep is just a memory, gone and run out on my night. I've been waiting all day for morning. I think the sun forgot the light. I'll spend all of my days feeling like I'm gonna drown. I ain't got no tears down. Though I wished on every star, you ain't coming back around. Oh, one of these days I'll let you go. One of these days I'm missing you so. One of these days hurt gonna end. Until then I'll be standing on uneven ground. I ain't got no tears. You gonna have to cry for me, 'cause I ain't got far to fall. I'm already down on my knees. Lovers don't give hearts back, they just break them when they leave. Oh, one of these days I'll let you go. One of these days I'm missing you so. One of these days hurt gonna end. Until then I'll be standing on uneven ground. Standing on uneven ground. Let me standing, standing on uneven ground. True story. That's a totally true story. Well, it's true. It's true as I tell the truth, anyways. I'm gonna play a song called "Foolish Things" now, and this was back in the days when I used to get on planes and travel around the world to play music. Instead of walking 4 feet to my music room to do this, I used to spend a lot of time in airports, and I was flying home from Amsterdam about 10 years ago, I guess, and I had incredible doubt about what I was doing with my life. And I'm sure everybody has had those thoughts. It's nothing worse than when you're really far from home, though, when you have those thoughts. Anyways, like a lot of things, as a songwriter, you take these ideas and you take these emotions and you throw them in a song. So I ended up putting this into this song. This is called "Foolish Things." in hell of being free. Makes me wonder, what if love was just a dream? Who would save lonely hearts? People search on desperately, gripping tight, both hands, something to believe. 'Cause it seems that lately I've been chasing foolish things. Something in it don't mean anything. That moment when doubt oozing, it calls you out. Everything changes, you just don't feel the same. It can keep you up at night. Ask, is it wrong, is it right? Hold on to maybe it'll be alright. 'Cause it seems that lately I've been chasing foolish things. Something in it don't mean anything. Those moments we regret, that take a lifetime to forget, makes me wonder, does it ever hurt a little less? Will the sadness move along, or is it with us here to stay? Can forgiveness wipe all those tears away? 'Cause it seems that lately I've been chasing foolish things. Something in it don't mean anything. Oh, 'cause lately I've been chasing foolish things. Something in it don't mean anything. Well, I'm going to play a couple more songs, and then we're going to have this discussion, conversation, chat. But I'm going to play a song called Hemingway Songbird now. This is off my latest record. On my table there's a cold, fresh martini, crumpled papers, old cigarette. I spend my days pouring my life onto the pages, tales of lost love and ancient regret. Well, I still wear the locket you gave me for my birthday. I kept it though I'm really not sure why. Some days I swear I hear you singing to it to me. River words I drink from when I'm dry. So many reasons not to stay, so many chances to walk away. Nothing sadder than nothing left to say. Guess I kept holding out, hoping you might change. You went on breaking my heart anyway, yeah, you. Guess it's what you do. Sunshiny motel outside Easton. Matchbook said the place it never rains. Where you swore you would always be my songbird. And I loved myself to you in those 3 days. So many reasons not to stay, so many chances to walk away. Nothing sadder than nothing left to say. Guess I kept holding out, hoping you might change. You went on breaking my heart anyway, yeah, you. Guess it's what you do. These days you'll find me down at Harry's. It's a dive bar I like to spend my time. It's dark inside, the food ain't much to speak of, but it's peaceful and the people there are kind. So many reasons not to stay, so many chances to walk away. Nothing sadder than nothing left to say. Guess I kept holding out, hoping you might change. You went on breaking my heart anyway, yeah, you. Guess it's what you do. I kept holding out, hoping you might change. You went on breaking my heart anyway, yeah, you. Guess it's what you do. That was inspired by actually reading. I read a couple of books. I had writer's block, and so I was reading a couple of I was reading a couple of Hemingway books just to try and get my imagination going. So that ended up inspiring that song. I guess it worked. But I'm gonna finish up this set with a song called "True Blue Moon," and I was supposed to tour in France a few years ago. And before I went, I decided I was going to learn how to sing a song in French, and I'd sing it in French because I can. Je peux parler français. I was so excited though, so I picked this really hard song called "Ne me quitte pas." It's a song by Jacques Brel. It's an absolute classic. Everybody over in France, you know, they're just such, they would know that song, right? I was so, I'm gonna learn this song. Anyways, it turned out to be a lot harder than I thought. But while I was learning it, I was reading like an old article where they had interviewed Jacques Brel, who's like, he died like 40 years ago. And in it, he said that this song, it's called Ne me quitte pas. And there's this, so please don't leave me. And there's this line in it where he says, laisse-moi devenir l'ombre de ton homme. Let me be the shadow of your shadow. So I would settle to be the shadow of your shadow. Please don't leave me. I mean, it just sounded like such a romantic song. And anyways, I read this article, and in it he said that it wasn't a love song. It was about how women manipulate men to do their bidding, basically. About as cynical as they come. So I couldn't help myself. I had to write an answer to the song. So I ended up writing this song, which is about the perils of falling in love with a poet. On a hot July night, you stopped to write me a love song in the sand place with endless blue skies. Love never dies. I'll be the queen of this magnificent land. Such a beautiful dream. I wanted to believe. Get lost forever in your dance. But words are just letters loosely held together by the hopefulness of romance. Forever is for diamonds and poets like you. Happy ever after lasts as long as a rainbow in June. I've tried to pretend this story won't end, but they always do. to forget misunderstandings and regret. Ask me not to tear two hearts apart. Well, I'm sad, but I'm not sorry. The Cinderella story's just cool girls counting petals in the dark. Forever is for diamonds and poets like you. Happy ever after lasts as long as a rainbow in June. I've tried to pretend this story won't end, but they always do. One true love is as rare as a true blue moon. You can love me not. Just know that I did. We may not have Paris, or at least we have Madrid. There's no looking back, but here's to looking at you, kid. Ever is for diamonds and poets like you. Happy ever after lasts as long as a rainbow in June. I've tried to pretend this story won't end, but they always do. One true love is as rare as a true blue moon. Ooh. One true love is as rare as a true blue moon. All right. And I think we're going to have a little chit-chat now, myself and Dina.
That's me.
Right on.
There we go. Yes. Headphones on. We can talk. This is really cool. Your sound is coming through just absolutely beautiful. I asked you earlier if you were going to play all of those guitars. Maybe that was a mistake question.
I'm going to play one of the other ones. The other two are electric, and
Yeah.
I have done stuff where I've played electric and acoustic as well for these live streams. But it's the odd thing is that I always kind of feel like it's really an intimate thing. It always feels like a house concert to me, and so somehow it's like here we are, like we're literally sitting. I'm sitting in my music room, and this is where I write songs. And these days, oddly enough, I'm writing a lot with a digital workstation. So it's like I'm recording tracks and electric guitar, and I can put drum tracks down and everything. But, prior really to the pandemic, I didn't do that because I didn't have all this set up because I was never home. And so I would always just write on acoustic guitar. And somehow I still haven't like fully committed to being electric for live streams, unless I'm playing with other people.
I get it.
It's weird.
Well, you got people that, they're tuning in from all over. I'm seeing, folks up your way in Canada, Ottawa, somebody from London. Someone is commenting in French, and Olivier, has asked for Whiskey and Tears.
Oh, okay, Whiskey and Tears. All right.
Yeah.
I can do that.
I'm not going to even attempt to read the comment that he has put here in French. I'll let you see that later.
Okay.
And, some folks discovering you for the very first time as well. That was really cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And I'll just tell people too, I can't see the comments, but I always go back and I read them, and I usually respond to them too. So if you do leave me comments, I will read them, and it's always nice. It's kind of like doing the after show thing the next day.
Or stay up really late tonight.
Yeah.
And just answer everybody. So you were telling me that you, we talked beforehand about when pandemic hit, you were actually touring in Europe.
Yeah, I was touring in Germany and Holland actually, and we literally got home, like our prime minister said, any Canadian who is not currently in Canada needs to get home right now. He said that an hour before I managed to change our flights, and it's a good thing we got our flights changed before he said that, because after that it was chaos. It was insane. We landed in Pearson in Toronto. And they landed us so far from the like from the terminal. Like we might as well have been in a different city. We had to like, and what was ironic is they crammed us all into these buses. So we were like shoulder to shoulder, and no one's wearing masks. Because that was before we knew. It was before we knew anything. So, we're like shoulder to shoulder, and we're talking to each other. And it's like, I look back on it now, and I'm like, man, that was crazy. So yeah, it was nuts. It was really an experience too, to see how things swept over the world. When we were at the epicenter, it had jumped already from Italy to Germany, and to be sort of at another place where it was just sort of becoming very real. But then when I got home, it was just starting to become real. So it was like going through it twice. It was really weird.
It was like a time travel.
It really was. It was. Yeah, like another otherworldly, really.
And you're, like you said, you're in a situation right now where you can't have anyone there with you. Yeah. We're dealing with that here. There are some people who will choose to, bend it to their own, needs and wants. But we're glad to see that you're there, you're healthy, you're well, and you're following the rules, because this is cool. And, we can't wait to get back to normal and have you come back to the States and come back around to Godfrey's.
Oh, I can't wait to be back. And, if you'd asked me last year, everybody kept moving their tour dates. And who knows now. But, eventually we'll get to see people again. And I've learned how to do a whole lot of things that isn't touring since I've been at home. And at the beginning, it was really, really, really hard mentally. But I think, I'm learning how to record. And as I learned how to record, it opened up a different way of writing. And I think for me, I'm finally back writing. I wrote one song in 10 months. I felt like I was never going to write again. And lately I'm writing again. And so that's exciting. And so I just keep thinking, we just got to make it to the spring. And when it gets nice out here, and they'll get to play outdoor shows again, and we'll get there. Yeah. We will get there.
Yeah, we will. Yeah. We just don't know when. Well, all right, I don't want to keep you for too long now. Do what you got to do, tune the guitars, whatever. I'm going to mention some things to the folks that are watching, and we'll be back in just a couple of minutes with Lynne Hanson. And as I said, we just have to mention a few things. I want to first, right off the bat, say thank you to our sponsor, WDIY 88.1 Lehigh Valley Public Radio. Many choices, real voices, and they are completely run by volunteers as far as the programming goes. They do have a small staff, but completely run by volunteers. And those volunteers are hanging in there throughout all of this, making sure that the music and the public affairs and all of the other programming comes through to you during this time period. So don't forget, Tuesday nights, live from Godfrey Daniels from 7 to 9 on WDIY, and that is hosted by Dave Fry. And you can find out all of the things going on at Godfrey's virtually. You go to godfreydaniels.org, click on the big red button in the top right corner, and it's the Godfrey's Gazette, and then we'll put you on the email list, and you'll find out what's upcoming as far as the Parlour sessions. And also there are virtual, open mic virtual edition coming up. One of those will be tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock in the same situation, Facebook and YouTube. And then there will be also another one. What month is this? This is February. There will be one in March, and there will be another one in April. All of that coming up. And one reminder as well, never forget that Godfrey Daniels appreciates you and relies on your membership support. For over 40 years, Godfrey Daniels has been considered one of the best listening rooms in the country, where people come to appreciate live music and to celebrate a rare place where both the artist and the audience rise to the occasion. This reputation makes it possible for us to present legendary performers as well as emerging artists on their way to the top. Thanks to our members, volunteers, and the artists as well, we continue to evolve as a community resource with our successful monthly jams, open mic, storytelling, and youth outreach. Please consider supporting Godfrey's as a member. Your membership gift, along with those of other good friends, enables us to present some of the finest live music in the country. Just go to our website and click on the membership tab. It's that easy. Thank you. Just a few of our good friends playing music right there in that little clip. All right, won't you please welcome back Lynne Hanson. And we are ready for your second set. Lynne, why don't you just go right ahead?
All right, here we go.
Thank you.
I took that 30 seconds to learn how to play Whiskey and Tears because I forgot how to do it. That's the one thing with being home and not touring is I always, as a songwriter, I always love my newest songs the most. And now that I'm writing again, I have no desire to play anything other than whatever I'm working on. But I think I'll be able to remember this for you. This is called Whiskey and Tears. Smoke from your cigarette melts into the air. Say that you're leaving me, you say that I don't care. I'm stoned, I'm lying, the rain begins to fall. You stole a river's worth of crying, did you ever love me at all? I'm chasing a whiskey with what's left of my tears. I'm burning memories of toast to all those years. I'm acting strong, but now that you're gone, I'll spend time chasing whiskey with my tears. Tall stack of paperbacks, not sure that yours are mine. Pile up in the corner, I'll never find the time. I'm steady, I'm lonely. When I'm weak, I sometimes call. You're there, but you don't answer. Did you ever love me at all? I'm chasing a whiskey with what's left of my tears. I'm burning memories of toast to all those years. I'm acting strong, but now that you're gone, I'll spend time chasing whiskey with my tears. Peeling paint and dingy walls, electric neon glow of cheap hotels and motel bars and people I don't know. Each night it's someone different, leaves me feeling small. 'Cause every night I wonder, did you ever love me at all? I'm chasing a whiskey with what's left of my tears. I'm burning memories of toast to all those years. I'm acting strong, but now that you're gone, I spend time chasing whiskey with my tears. Something like that. I actually, I really like murder ballads. I was in a bluegrass band for a month once. They kicked me out. Long story. But I love murder ballads, and the thing with bluegrass is there's a lot of murder ballads in these in the tradition, and I just love the stories. I always liked murder mysteries. I always liked storytelling, and so that's probably why I'm drawn to the songs. But I like them so much that I actually have an entire record of murder ballads called 7 Deadly Spins. 7 Deadly Spins means that there has to be 7 songs, and I had 6, but I needed one more, and it was Saturday, and I was going into the record on the Monday, so I needed one more song, and I ended up I was just reading about all these things on the internet, just trying to look for a good story that might inspire me, and I started reading about the Cecil Hotel, and somebody just told me that there's actually a series or a show or something on Netflix called Cecil Hotel about the Cecil Hotel in LA, which was one of the hotels that I was reading about. And I'm a little annoyed that they didn't use my song for their theme song, although I haven't seen the show. But anyways, the song is called Cecil Hotel. Ain't worked in months, ain't been home in 12. Got myself a room down at the Cecil Hotel. Junkies, whores, and vagabonds, infamous clientele. If walls could scream, they would. Stories they tell. Before I go to sleep at night, pray the devil don't find me dead. St. Christopher around my neck, got a Bible near my bed. I get down on my knees, pray the devil don't find me dead. Well, I sleep with one eye open and a shotgun by my head. Yeah, I sleep with one eye open and a shotgun by my head. Headland, wife and kids, drive buried us in red. Every Sunday pray for rain, got clouds of dust instead. Banker tried to take my farm in a rage, I shot him dead. I'm gonna burn for what I done, kiss my family and I fled. Before I go to sleep at night, pray the devil don't find me dead. St. Christopher around my neck, got a Bible near my bed. I get down on my knees, pray the devil don't find me dead. Well, I sleep with one eye open and a shotgun by my head. I sleep with one eye open and a shotgun by my head. Each morning I make my way down to the Sally Ann. I join a food line, try to find some kind of work if I can. I live among the shadows, no beauty for the damned. I spend my days alone, life of a wanted man. Before I go to sleep at night, pray the devil don't find me dead. St. Christopher around my neck, got a Bible near my bed. I get down on my knees, pray the devil don't find me dead. Well, I sleep with one eye open and a shotgun by my head. I sleep with one eye open and a shotgun by my head. I sleep with one eye open. Songs of Reckoning. That's what I like to call them. Songs of Reckoning. Well, I like the rain. I like the rain in the summertime when it's really warm, and there's something about the smell. I don't know what it is. It smells like the whole world is expanding. You know, the smell of dirt when it's in June or July. Everything's growing. It's like you can hear the leaves growing, you know. But I'm a songwriter. Like some people have called me a heartbreak poet. So I didn't write about the rain per se in this song, but I wrote about heartbreak. It's called "Color My Summer's Blue." Color my summer's blue. Sweet summer rain, I heard it before. Reminders of you try to wipe out the night. Lost count of the ways, crying moved on, but the lonely always stays. I'm gonna sit here drinking, hoping I can sink into a merciful haze. Weekends in June, used to spend them with you every month until fall. Well, I ate through them all. Color my summers blue, pour me something red. No matter what I do, still lives in my head. I'm gonna sit here drinking till I'm no longer missing those echoes of you. I'm gonna sit here drinking till I'm no longer missing those echoes of you. Color my summers blue. Well, I never like to talk about politics. Well, I'm at shows and I'm doing shows. I never want to talk about politics. But I think I wrote this song before the last year. So I mean, this record came out last year. But this song is called Clean Slate, and I think sometimes I think we forget that we are all humans on this planet. Like we are, as it were, we're one species. We're all humans, and sometimes we focus very much on the things that are different about each other instead of focusing on what we have in common, instead of trying to sort of solve problems. And I think that's one of the things. I think for me, not being able to write, I couldn't write for 10 months, and I think it's just because the world got so incredibly noisy. And it seemed like everybody was yelling at everybody. And so I think this song probably, more than anything, I just feel like it really kind of fits the times we're in. This is called Clean Slate, and it's really about putting aside those differences and focusing on yourself and just putting that kind of thing in perspective. Well, I cried on a lot of shoulders, stayed quiet when I should have been bolder. I've been running scared most of the time. I hid from the spotlight, chose clouds over sunlight. It turns out the rain ain't really been a friend of mine. I'm calling on the winds of change, 'cause it's time to rearrange things and wipe a slate clean. Yeah, wipe a slate clean. I froze when I felt restless, held my breath till I felt breathless. I buried myself in a lifetime of sand. I've thrown away a precious day, seen wrong and looked the other way. Not sure when things got so out of hand. Yeah, wipe a slate clean. I've thrown a fortune down a wishing well, rolled my luck straight through the gates of hell. Watch the tide as he tried and tried to catch a moon. I've been wrong more than I've been right. I even waited for Godot all night. I kept hoping he might get here soon. I'm calling on the wind to change, 'cause it's time to rearrange things and wipe a slate clean. Yeah, I'm calling on the wind to change, 'cause it's time to rearrange things and wipe a slate clean. Yeah, wipe a slate clean. I'll go clean slate. And now I am going to play one of these other guitars. I'm going to play a song called Higher Ground. And the song actually it's won a bunch of awards, which is really cool. It won a bunch of blues awards, which is really cool. But it's another one of those songs that was inspired by my mother, who and she used to tell me as a kid that I needed to learn to rein in my Irish temper and learn to take the higher ground and not get so upset with people all the time. So I don't know if I do it any better as an adult now, but I wrote a song about it. So here we go. I've been a lover, I've been a leaver, I like faith, been a true believer. And what I learned, you wanna get to heaven, gotta take the higher ground. I've been a loser, I've accepted, I've been a refuser. And what I learned, you wanna get to heaven, gotta take the higher ground. Feel will again, the higher ground. Feel your heart again, take the higher ground. Feel your soul shaking, take the higher ground. I've been different, I've been the same. So forgiveness, I handed out blame. And what I learned, you wanna get to heaven, gotta take the higher ground. Feel will breaking, take the higher ground. Feel your heart aching, take the higher ground. Feel your soul shaking, take the higher ground. I felt pure joy, nothing but pain. Seen a silver lining, I felt it rain and rain. And what I learned, you wanna get to heaven, gotta take the higher ground. Feel will breaking, take the higher ground. Feel your heart aching, take the higher ground. Feel your soul shaking, take the higher ground. I'm going to play one more song. And then I guess I'll walk 3 feet into the other room and still be home. I don't even know if I'm going to turn anything off. I just might leave it all. Just deal with it tomorrow. But I want to thank you all for tuning in. It's very kind of you to tune in. And I'm going to play this song and I'm going to dedicate it to all of you. This is called "God Have Rain," and the song it's really about feeling grateful and recognizing the good things in life. And it's a lot easier to do that, I think, sometimes when things, if you'll pardon my swearing, it's when things really go to shit, that's when you really appreciate the good things in your life. And I know for me, as a touring musician, it's been very difficult over the last year. It's been very hard. And it was very hard to put a new record out and then not be able to tour it and not get it out there. And, I've got stacks of vinyl sitting downstairs in my basement. And it was very easy to feel very sorry for myself. But I'm very lucky in that I've had a lot of support from people like yourselves over the last year. And so I'm actually able to keep doing what it is that I do. And a lot of musician friends that I know are doing delivery stuff. They're driving delivery trucks and stuff. I haven't had to do that yet. And so I'm very glad to still be able to be focusing on writing while we wait for the world to open up a little bit. So this song is called "Gotta Have Rain," and basically the idea is when you have rain in your life, when those clouds finally blow over and you see the sun again, man, does it ever feel warm on your skin, eh? So, and I want to leave you with this song. And again, thank you for participating. And if you can, do the whole donation thing or whatever. Be super. And I hope I, at some point, see y'all down the road. Moon gets lonely when there ain't no stars. A body ain't live if it don't have scars. When I'm lying in darkness, I hold the night like no lover through the morning light. You can't have love only shiny and new, or a summer sky all bright and blue. You get some joy, you get some pain. You wanna have flowers, you gotta have rain. You wanna have flowers, you gotta have rain. You can't get a diamond without some coal. You gotta dig deep when you're digging for a soul. There's always a thorn beside a beautiful rose. Seems like the highest highs bring the lowest lows. You can't have love only shiny and new, or a summer sky all bright and blue. You get some joy, you get some pain. You wanna have flowers, you gotta have rain. You wanna have flowers, you gotta have rain. The strongest heart knows what it takes to be brave, that you can't have courage without being afraid. Sometimes to stay, well, first you gotta live. Any leap of faith, well, first you gotta believe. You can't have love only shiny and new, summer sky, all bright and blue. You get some joy, you get some pain. You wanna have flowers, you gotta have rain. You can't have love, only shiny and new, or a summer sky, all bright and blue. You get some joy, you get some pain. You wanna have flowers, you gotta have rain. You wanna have flowers, you gotta have a rain. Gotta have rain. And yeah, thank you very much again for, thanks to Godfrey Daniels for hosting me. And my new pal Dina as well. I appreciate her hosting me as well.
I'll be your pal. I just love that. That was great. That was good.
Thank you.
Yeah, people absolutely loving it. I want to remind everyone that you mentioned the new record. I'm going to put it up here at the top right corner. It's called Words.
Just
correct?
words.
Just words. Just words or
Just
words?
words. Just words.
Just words.
Just words. Yes, just words.
Just words. I mean, I don't want to belabor that too much, but I once had a record called Free, and people took it. They just picked it
They
up
took
and
it
took
literally.
it. They literally just
Oh.
walked away with it. Anyway,
man.
anyway, this has been an absolutely wonderful time.
Thank you.
And everyone has enjoyed it so much. Just to remind y'all, we put the link in the comments. The record is available through your website, lynnehanson.com.
That's right.
And the PayPal link is in the comments. And we will see you again very soon. I sure hope so.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
And
All
everybody stays safe in the meantime.
right. Yeah. We will do that. Thank you very much, Lynn.
Thank you.
Okay. I do want to say that we do have some upcoming Parlour sessions as well. I'm just reading through some more of these little comments for Lynn. It's really how nice they all just keep coming on in, when you think things are over and everyone is still just enjoying it. And I want to give you all credit for acknowledging what a great time you had here. Got a little distracted, sorry. So coming up, Parlour sessions coming up February 12th, Lauren Sheehan, February 27th, John Wirt Henham, March 6th, R.J. Cowdery, and March 26th, Abby Gardner. And again, tomorrow night there is a Godfrey Daniels open mic virtual edition. And if I can pick up the names that are going to be involved in that one tomorrow night, Nick Franklick, Brittany Ann Trenbaugh, Christian Bauman, and Ed McKendry. And these folks are coming in from Allentown, Pennsylvania, New Hope, Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Macungie, Pennsylvania. And that is hosted by Karen and Amy Jones, and they will be right here in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Great to see each and every one of you here watching tonight, and we'll be back again next week. Thank you so much.